Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeate. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Hoosiers offense has the ball first today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Makes it past the marker. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Illegal blocking. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. He'll keep it himself. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback on the keeper. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The Hoosiers are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Blasted as he lets it go. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun to give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Throws to the tight end. On target over the middle. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. Got his man. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. They want to throw it. Rush is on him. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets the back moving. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And they don't get 7 on that opening drive, but they get 3. And this place is rocking. Night games are always so loud, so obnoxious, and these fans, they get something to cheer about with that first offensive possession.
Coming out with it, it's Yates. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Illinois' offense will take the field for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge challenge.
Turning it on! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Illinois right back to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Off the RPO, complete. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Makes the grab down the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he's got it! Touchdown, Illinois!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So a drive there of 84 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Oh, he had it and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. With the catch, it's Tcfssl. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? To the air on first down. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. They get to him as he throws. Got it in the middle. It's Tcfssl. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. He's got it on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. And the returner will be knocked down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Bringing the heat. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job getting outside the pocket, but the defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the catch. It's Yates. He's knocked out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 44. Illinois lining up quickly. Off the play fake. Snagged out of the air. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to get it through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Yates. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking to throw again. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Illini! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. South Carolina is ahead in Columbia, but that's not exactly George Rogers out there scoring touchdowns. This game is a long way from being over. They're up by 7 over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Hoosiers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run it from the gun. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Morton. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. He'll pull it on the read. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll keep it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads or read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So, good luck stopping.
Quickly complete. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tcfssl. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. There is little that warms the heart of a defender like a strip sack. Even better if you get the ball.
And I like the awareness of this defender on the play, because he knew he might not actually get to the quarterback and make the hit, but he was able to still swat away, use those long arms to create the turnover.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking to throw on first down. Working the middle, it's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to keep it in the air. He's taking the shot. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll run the counter. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He makes the grab. They'll immediately call timeout. The Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Just couldn't find a hole in this defense. They were ready for him and forced him out of bounds, and no gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Under fire. Firing to the right, complete. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. Well, players don't really like kickers, but if this guy bangs through this 60-yarder, he'll be the toast of the team. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick. That guy's one of them.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And with time running out here in the 2nd quarter, the offense just going to take a knee. Don't want to risk disaster here. Make sure you go to the locker room with the lead. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, don't tell me it's a basketball town when we've had a first half like that there in Bloomington. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Rides to back and leaves it. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Quarterback on the keeper. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. The read option right to start this drive. And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Illinois right back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Finds a crease at the 20. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Illinois. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Remember this one simple precept, and your time with me will not have been ill spent. The tight end is always open.
They think that, too. They think they're always open. Throw me the football, but especially in the red zone. This is where you see most tight ends do most of their damage. Big body guys, QB find him, hit him, touchdown.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Husky Stadium, but the purple and gold have struggled to really pull away.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Martin.
They're up by 4 over Ohio State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The inside handoff. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. The give to the back. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Hoosiers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He'll start this drive firing. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Off play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Fires left. Got his man. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. Illinois lining up quickly.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the 1st down.
Makes the catch. It's Johnson. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
He's out of bounds at the 38. Brings up 2nd down.
Rides the back on the option to give. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a 1st down.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Gets it out quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. To the air on 2nd down. Looking to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. And despite the missed field goal, the lead still at 16 points.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
He'll pull it on the read. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Trying play action. Sends it downfield. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. Use the play fake, now to throw. And here's a fumble way behind the line. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone, but no, the officials are saying he was out of bounds, and the quarterback might want to rethink taking a chance like that. Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead to 13.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals.
No, especially when you're trailing. You got to have a little more urgency and maybe a little more aggressiveness, Jesse. And the field goals are not going to get it done down the stretch.
Yeah, you're going to have to take some shots, no doubt. Bottom line, when plays present themselves, you just simply got to make them.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
The Hoosiers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll ride the hot hand. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted to stop the threat. Takes it the other way. He's inside the 40. And he showed off the wheels after using the hands on the pick, and he gets it down to the 34-yard line.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the 4th quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
Quarterback on the keeper.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you could tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Give to the running back. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball's at the 17. Illinois right back to the line. Now the play fake. He caught it. And he will score. Touchdown Illini. that one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Getting set for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the fourth. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 4 over Ohio State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He'll pull it on the read. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Intercepted. That's why you do the tip drill.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets the give. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Complete downfield. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. They'll run it from the gun. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Good right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. He's got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Right on the money. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Lofts one high and deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Oh, better look out. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if